Okay, and welcome to yet another PlayStation 3 review. And the game we're going to be doing today is BCES 00008, and that is Warhawk on the PlayStation 3. Now, my copy here, the outside box is a little bit beat up, but if I get into it, it is the version that includes the earpiece thing, but I'm not going to be using that. Oh, what's this? And a little charger for it as well. I am going to be an instruction book for the earpiece, so I'll just lay the box over here. So yeah, BCES 00008, and yeah. Now the thing that's concerning me is that it says multiplayer only with a little asterisk. Now there's more information about this on the back. It does not include any single player missions, so this might be difficult to review, but I'm going to see, even if I can't review it properly, I'm going to see if the multiplayer works while the console is offline, basically. So it might be difficult to review, but at the very least I can perhaps review some of the controls or something like that. I don't really know how this is going to go, but I'll just show you what's in here. I mean, there's a disc here that looks like it's never been used, probably because it hasn't, and little instruction book, serial number on the back as usual, and then all the sort of controls. So this may be an eye-opening experience for all of us, to see what this is like. So I'll just go through the statistics quickly for you. It's 2 to 4 players. It's 456 kilobyte minimum. 6-axis motion sensitive, HD 720p or 1080i, and then network features and network players, 2 to 32 players. So I guess we'll just have to see how this works out. Santa Monica Studio, incognito. Right, here we are. Let's press the start button. Well, we can't do online. Let's go to options and see what our options are. Not many. So we'll have to go local games. Well, that's not going to work then, is it? I was under the impression that this did split screen. No? No split screen mode? Right. Well, that is embarrassing, because it's taken me now nearly 7 minutes to get to this point between installing and then restarting my PlayStation. Yeah. Well, that's embarrassing then, isn't it? So, I was under the impression that this game could be played split screen, but apparently not. Which is a shame. In fact, it does actually say split screen on the box, so I don't know why. I don't know why there doesn't seem to be an option for that. Unless, hang on, if I switch on the second controller, right? Second controller is now switched on. Local games. No, it's still initializing network. Well, you're not going to find one. Yep, I know I haven't. Back. I've definitely... No, nothing on the other pad. Start button. Local games. No, still looking for network. Right, so apparently there isn't a split screen mode. So that's unfortunate. I think I'm going to have to leave this here and to be fair, if this is over a LAN, then that's fine. But then, what are you looking for? Two people with a copy of the game, plus two people who want to play it, I suppose. Well, that's disappointing. So I think we're going to have to leave this one here as it goes, and yeah, I'll see you back in the real world for my conclusion. So, Warhawk then. What do we say about Warhawk? Well, it says quite clearly there on the top, multiplayer only. Yeah, okay, that is in red. But also, if you look at the side, it also says split screen, which I couldn't find an option for. And even when turning on the second controller, it didn't come up. Now, LAN play might work. I don't know. I don't know anyone else that still plays a PlayStation 3, and I'm pretty sure I don't know anyone else that has a copy of Warhawk for their PlayStation 3, that it might even be worth at some point in the future hooking up two PlayStation 3s and playing LAN to see how it works out. But for the moment, I am left with a shiny coaster. Because obviously without online, as I've said many times, there is a very good reason why I'm not doing these reviews with any online play involved, is because the servers that run the online play will, if they're not already gone, they will be. So it's sort of pointless reviewing something that might not be there already and might not be there in several months' time. So, yeah, it looks like I'm left with a shiny coaster that comes with a reasonably expensive earpiece accessory that is going to rot in a box, basically, because the likelihood is that unless I find somebody that's willing to play a LAN game with me, just to do a play test, the likelihood is this will never see the light of day again. And that is unfortunate, because from the graphics, it actually looks quite good, and if you were into planes, it might be right up your alley. But ho-hum, I guess we'll never know, and that's it. That's my review on Warhawk. So if you are thinking of buying it, and you have a friend with a PlayStation 3, maybe buy two, is all I'm saying. But then I can't tell you if it's even worth playing. So there you go, that's it. That's my review, and for the moment it has a provisional score of 0. Let's say that's out of 100. Yeah, let's just say it's out of 100. It has a score of 0 because I honestly I can't play it, and disappointingly that's it. Oh, one thing I should mention is that I also didn't get any footage from the first bit of the game, for the simple reason that do you remember from the previous videos when I said a change in the resolution has been buggering up my my capture box? Well, I had to install this game in order to play it, which took 2.5 minutes, and then I actually had to restart the console before it would even initialise the game as well. So in the process of doing that, something went wrong, and I should have thought about it, but I didn't, and the video from the first bit didn't record. So that was another thing that annoyed me, was like I had to actually install it. Now I've uninstalled it now, but I had to install it just to play it and then restart the console. It's not a Windows game, it's not a PC game, it's a so that annoyed me as well, and that is the other thing I will say. So I'm actually going to take it less than 0 now. I'm going to put it at -1 because it made me do that. So well done, Warhawk. I'm really annoyed with you. Yeah, and I do get the feeling I've wasted my money buying it, but oh well. That's what happens when you put yourself out there and say, I'm going to review all these games, is sometimes you have to spend... If you're going to do that, then you have to spend your money on stuff that might not be worth owning. So yeah, that is definitely my final word on Warhawk. It is really annoying.